Vocês já sabem, né? Olá, sou eu, Gevtu. Continuando nossas aventuras por Inazuma. Com a nossa senhazinha Kamisato, o aventureiro, nossa astróloga, Ona, e o bardo desafinado. Parece que a gente tem uma situação pra resolver com a Yoimiya. Logo ali na frente. Olha ela ali com as criancinhas. Parece que as criancinhas estão atrás de um certo monstro, uma certa criatura, que a gente não sabe se existe de verdade ou não. Vamos conferir qual que é a dessa história.
Guys, don't be so down. He was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
Não fiquem tristes. Ele tá apenas brincando com você. Como é que é possível que o grande Mujina yokai não existe? É esse o nome da tal criatura misteriosa?
But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly
Vocês nunca viram porque o grande Mujina yokai é super poderoso. É exatamente por causa disso que precisamos da sua ajuda, né?
It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom too.
As crianças querem caçar esse suposto monstro aí.
Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts.
Ele vai aparecer antes do espetáculo de fogos de artifício. Então, peguem suas armas. Ô, Yoimiya, você tá mandando um monte de criança aí pra luta? O que você tá pensando, garota?
No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks.
Não importa o quão forte é o grande Mujina yokai. Assustaremos ele com muita facilidade com os fogos de artifício. Tá bom?
It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
E vocês têm que proteger suas famílias, seus pais e suas fazendas. Tá bom, eu gostei dessa pose da Yoimiya. Eu gostei dessa pose dela.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient. Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe.
Ela tá dando uns papeizinhos pras crianças, falando pra elas guardarem com cuidado, levar pros pais delas.
Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Digam pra eles que foi a Yoimiya que pediu. Eles entenderão tudo. Bom? Eu não tô entendendo ainda.
Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now. Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Tchau, crianças. O Paimon já tá com dor de cabeça ali, já tá começando a pensar demais. Olá, Yoimiya.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries though, I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids.
O grande Mujina yokai é muito popular entre as crianças.
Someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Ficarão muito tristes se alguém falar que ele não existe.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist.
Então ele não existe mesmo, né?
Right? Yeah. The first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time.
É uma história que os pais deles inventaram para as crianças não ficarem saindo de casa.
But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute, it likes to play pranks, and doesn't hurt people.
A Yoimiya falou para eles que ele é um monstro adorável que gosta de brincar com a gente e não machuca o pessoal. É mesmo? Bom, isso não vai manter as crianças em casa.
So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great Mujina yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
No final é tudo invenção da Yoimiya?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
Ela acha que ia fazer mal se ela contasse a verdade para as crianças, que não tem um monstro.
Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy.
São apenas crianças. Acreditar e amar são coisas mais importantes do que a verdade e mentira. Olha as frases.
Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far up
A
in the
Yoimiya também tem as
mountains and
fantasias
edge of
dela.
fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them.
Ela sabe que não existe, mas
If
ainda
someone
gosta de
came up to
acreditar.
me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist. Nah, nah, nah. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because.
E ela não quer saber de ninguém falando pra ela que não existem as coisas que ela acredita. Tá bom, eu acho que eu entendo o que você tá dizendo.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So
É meio
it's
mágico
not up to
ter essas
anyone else to
fantasias.
tell me what's what.
Deixa o mundo mais interessante, né? Eu compreendo.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now,
Se despedaçarmos agora os contos de fadas dessas crianças, o que mais vamos ter a dizer-lhes? Que Inazuma tá fechada? E os contos sombrios do decreto da caça-visão? Eu acho que é um pouco cedo demais pra tudo isso.
Yeah.
Talvez.
Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make
Bom, de
sure
qualquer
they
forma,
stay
ela
safe.
falou que vai cuidar das crianças e vai deixá-las seguras. Tá bom.
Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks
Bom, então a gente não
show
tem
is
nada pra
just
fazer
around
aqui,
the
né? A gente
corner,
pode continuar nossa
and there's still
aventura.
a lot of things to get ready.
Tem problemas pra resolver por hoje, certo?
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I
Ela
mean,
tá
that's why our
organizando
name is
festival.
on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma.
A família dela organiza um festival de fogos.
Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days?
Ah, eu
If
sabia!
not, then you should totally come along.
Tá
I'll
ocupado
prepare an
ultimamente?
extra
Se
pretty
não,
firework, just
você
for
deveria
you.
vir. Vai preparar um fogo de artifício extra bonito só pra gente? Ah, ótimo. Obrigado.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
A gente vai pra Naganohara. Ok. Ela vai terminar o fogo de artifício e vai levar a gente pra ver o pai dela. Ok.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy
Tem uma
tales I
editora
was
em
just
Inazuma, a
talking
editora
about.
Yai, onde
A lot of them have bad
o
endings,
pessoal
though.
vai pra publicar
Like, the fire
histórias
diamond will get put
sobre
in a rich
lendas
person's
e
gallery
etc.
where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon.
Pegar uma
I
borboletinha no
know
caminho.
these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way. Hey, Pops, I'm back.
Olha, esse que é o pai da Yoimiya.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for
Leonowski.
each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way.
Eles
can
chegaram
we?
em Inazuma há pouco tempo. Não vão deixar perder o show de fogos.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara-Ryanosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
Ah, ele vai contar a história da família, os Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I
Não.
need to ask you about something.
Ah, a long, long time
Ih,
ago.
ele já tá começando, Yoimiya.
Pops has started telling his stories
Começou a contar a
again.
história já. Já
Sorry
era.
about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears
Desde que ele
don't
teve
work
seu
so well.
acidente, seus ouvidos não funcionam muito bem. Que acidente?
Really? But for a moment there, it seemed like you were having
O velho
a
tá falando e a gente tá tendo a
conversation.
conversa paralela na cara dele aqui.
Because the rock itself didn't. Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Eles estão esperando uma entrega de materiais de fogo de artifício?
Oh, yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered.
De ontem foram todos entregues, assim como os de anteontem.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Materiais que encomendaram. Deveriam ter chegado hoje, não chegou?
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you
O velho
worry.
não tá escutando direito.
Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials.
Os materiais,
to
velho,
make
os materiais pra
fireworks.
fazer o fogo de artifício. Chegou ou não?
Sorry?
Materials.
Materiais, velho.
Oh, the materials.
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The
Ainda não
materials
chegaram.
aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but
Os entregadores vieram
well,
explicar o
I
porquê,
think they
mas
did, but I couldn't quite
não
hear
consegui
what they
ouvir
were
bem o que
saying.
estavam dizendo. Você não podia perguntar a eles de novo? Não podia pedir pra anotar no papelzinho? E agora?
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Bom, mesmo assim, ele parece ser uma pessoa amigável.
That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him.
Todo mundo respeita ele por aqui. Ó, que bom.
Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never
Como ele é
contradicts them.
surdo,
He just listens cheerfully.
nunca discute com ninguém. E também nunca os contradiz. Ele apenas escuta alegremente.
When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything.
Quando a Yomi me contando, quando eu era pequena, eu pensava que ele fazia isso porque realmente me entendia e concordava com tudo que eu tinha pra dizer. Então eu contava tudo pra ele.
Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf.
Depois ela
I still tell him
percebeu a
stories every
razão
day.
porque ele era assim, mas ainda continuou contando história pra ele todo dia.
Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right?
Ela faz isso pra ver ele sorrir. Oh, que gracinha.
Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't
Bom, o
arrived.
festival tá chegando
We
e
need to think
estamos
of
sem os
an
materiais.
alternative.
Acho que vai ser mais uma missão pra gente, não é? Lá vai o viajante, o faz tudo.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Quem é esse?
Oh, you scared me there. I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Quem é esse maluco?
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over.
Tem alguém na casa da Yoimi? Com licença?
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now.
Ninguém tá olhando, você
Come
pode
on
sair
inside.
agora. Quem? O que tá acontecendo aqui?
We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorte que ninguém da comissão Tenryo estava por perto.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Esse é um cara que tava tendo a visão caçada ou alguma coisa assim?
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is
Sakujiro.
going according to plan.
Sakujiro. Deram um sacode no maluco. Sakujiro é o nome dele.
We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Parece que tá precisando de um barco.
Thank you for all your help.
Quem que é esse, Yoimiya?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to
de
Inazuma
nossos
from the
clientes
outside
antigos.
world not long ago.
Ele voltou do
While he
exterior
was
pra
smuggling
Inazuma não faz
himself
muito
in,
tempo.
The Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
Enquanto ele contrabandeava a si mesmo, a comissão Tenryo o encontrou e emitiu um mandado de prisão. Como assim contrabandeava ele mesmo? Ele se empacotou e se mandou pelo correio pra Inazuma?
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and
Aí você
send
tá
him out
tentando
of
pegar um
Inazuma
barco
there.
pra mandar ele pra fora de Inazuma.
Yeah,
Tá.
we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning
É meio perigoso esse mar de Inazuma aí. Tem que ter cuidado.
If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do.
Você teve que voltar porque tinha algo pra fazer.
But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but
Quando você chegou,
now I'm not sure anymore.
você ouviu falar de todas essas mudanças que tá tendo em Inazuma e agora não tem mais certeza do que fazer.
I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Sorte a sua que a Yoimiya tá te ajudando.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll
Enquanto
always
você
be
tiver
a
aquele
valued
pedacinho de
customer of the
papel, você será
Nagano-haras.
sempre um cliente valioso dos Nagano-haras.
Little
É o mesmo
piece of
papelzinho
paper?
que ela deu pras crianças?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier.
Fichas de
Whenever a
papel.
customer orders fireworks for a
Sempre que um
commemorative
cliente
event,
encomenda
we
fogos de
always include
artifício
a
para um
little
evento
paper slip
comemorativo,
with the goods.
incluímos sempre uma pequena ficha com a mercadoria.
Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the
Somente
fireworks
pessoas
they
de
ordered.
dentro da família podem entender o que está escrito nela. É a receita para os fogos de artifício que eles encomendaram.
If someone shows a Nagano-hara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Ah, e aí se a pessoa quiser fazer aquele fogo de artifício de novo, ela mostra o papelzinho. E aí o pessoal da Nagano-hara tem a receita. E aí consegue fazer igualzinho o que fez da outra vez. Interessante.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20
Ele tem um
years ago.
papelzinho de quase 20 anos, caramba.
I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma.
A Yoimi ainda tá tentando um jeito dele poder continuar em Inazuma. Esse negócio do barco é meio perigoso.
Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Vamos lá então, como é que a gente vai resolver isso?
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Como é que a gente pegou uma permissão? Ah, a gente teve que fazer muita coisa, Yoimiya.
Even then, we only got through
A gente só conseguiu por causa da senhorita Hiragi.
the Kanjo Commission.
Ah, I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro.
Eu acho que isso não vai servir de grande ajuda pro Sakujiro. O nome desse cara é muito engraçado.
I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been has quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him.
Ainda assim tem que achar uma maneira pra ajudar
I'm
ele.
sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself.
A gente te
But we can
ajuda
come
com
meet you
esses
back at the
fogos
house
aí,
later.
ô Yoimiya. Relaxa.
Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
E eu preparar o barco também, né? Vamos lá.
Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so
Paimon
excited?
contando pra Yoimiya como é que a gente se conheceu.
Because
A gente pescou a Paimon.
person, and not floating child or mascot.
A Yoimiya chamou a Paimon de pessoa e não de mascote. Ou pessoinha flutuante. A Paimon ficou emocionada.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Koichi. Olá.
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Você que tá preparando o barco,
Oh,
né?
don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll...
O barco tá pronto, mas...
Because of the Sakoku decree,
Por
the
causa do
Tenryo
decreto
Commission is
Sakoku,
really suspicious of any kind
a
of
comissão
seaborne vessel.
Tenryo tá
Even the
muito
smallest
atenta aos
ones, they'll
barcos.
stop and interrogate us, demanding
Até
to
barcos
know
muito
what we
pequenos
plan on
estão
doing
sendo
with it.
abordados para
It's a
investigação.
real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you in.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks.
Tá,
and
mesmo
again
que o
this
cara
time.
for
So
fugir de
just
barco,
consider this my way of saying
corre o
thank
risco dele ser pego.
you. Right. I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it?
O show de fogos
You
artifícios
should make sure
começará em
your
breve, não é
friends get to
mesmo?
see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after
Eu quero
all.
ver esse show.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the
A
conversation
Joinha
there.
gosta de papo. É, realmente.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away.
Por sorte, ele te lembrou do que você tinha que fazer. Caso contrário, teria acabado conversando o resto do dia.
I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me.
Ela tá trabalhando tanto que não tá tendo tempo de conversar com ninguém.
Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh.
É, Joinha, deu pra perceber que você gosta de falar.
While Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
A gente precisa de muitos materiais, tá?
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So,
Quando alguém
no matter
quer
how
fogos de
busy I am,
artifício é porque
I'm
tem
always
algo pra
happy to take their
comemorar.
orders.
Se perderem a chance, podem nunca mais conseguir outra. Portanto, por mais ocupada que eu esteja, fico feliz em receber os pedidos. Ah, não é que o trabalho dela é importante pra esse pessoal? Olha, é o pai dela no fundo ali, na casinha. É ele ou não é ele? Coçando a cabeça ali.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was
Ela
a
adora o
kid,
que
I've been
faz.
obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the
Desde
lights
criança é
and
obcecada em
colors
ver
and-
as coisas fazerem BUM!
But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets.
Ela gosta de sair falando tudo que tá pensando. Deixar tudo pra fora. E não segurar nada, pra não ter arrependimentos. Tá bom.
Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Question, doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh, you kinda have a point.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you.
Olha, ele preparou
It'll
lote de
definitely be
materiais
enough.
só pra ela.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials.
Ele já estava esperando que, como o festival tá chegando, ela ia precisar de muitos materiais.
I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for.
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks
A
made?
gente precisa de fogo de artifício? Sim, a gente tá ajudando a Yoimi.
Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run
Ele
away
falou que ele
by
teve uma
now.
discussão com o filho dele. E foi a Yoimiya que conversou com o filho dele e convenceu ele a se acalmar. Senão o filho dele já teria fugido de casa. Caramba.
Nah,
Será que é uma
he's
daquelas
never gonna
crianças?
come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me.
Paimon, que cara é essa, Paimon? Paimon, que carinha é essa?
Even if it's not fireworks related.
A Paimon tá brisada. Olha o viajante olhando desconfiado pra ela. Paimon, o que você tomou hoje, Paimon?
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Olha, o moço quer dar o minério que ela precisa. De graça, de grátis.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token
O
of
pessoal
my
de Inazuma
gratitude.
é generoso, né? Pelo menos com a Ayaka, com a Yoimiya.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
O pessoal de Inazuma adora dar coisa de graça pra esse pessoal.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
E lá vai ele.
Everyone seems to really like
Todo
you,
mundo parece
Yoimiya.
gostar de você, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they
As
ask me
pessoas
to.
pensam que eu faria literalmente qualquer favor que me pedissem.
When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a
Quando isso
fireworks
acontece,
store. We do
ela diz:
fireworks.
Ei, isso é uma loja de fogos de artifício. Nós fazemos fogos de artifício.
But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem.
Bom, tamo com os materiais.
Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Agora alguém precisa processar esses materiais, tá bom? Vamos.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
O pessoal já tava esperando ela também.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
O cara tá bem atarefado, com vários pedidos no momento.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually,
Isso
yeah,
pode ser um problema.
Could be a problem. How about this? Do you need a hand?
Eu
As
preciso de uma
long as we can
mãozinha.
get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
Desde que consigamos atender seus pedidos, você pode ajudar a gente com os nossos minérios, né?
That will depend on my master.
Isso vai depender do mestre.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make.
Tem muitos
if I don't
fogos pra
finish them on
fazer.
time.
E corre risco de não terminar a tempo.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child.
Faladora como sempre, né?
The essence of Amenoma art is patience.
A essência da arte Amenoma é a
When the
paciência e a
mind is
concentração.
disturbed, It will
Quando a mente é
show in the blade
perturbada,
that is forged.
ela se mostrará na lâmina que é forjada.
If you badger Hajime like
Se
this,
apressar
you
Hajime
will
como
only
agora,
succeed in disrupting
só
his
vai interromper a
concentration.
concentração dele.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will
Me
process
dê
it
seu
for
minério
you.
e eu processarei pra você. Olha, o velho vai pôr a mão na massa.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This
Fogo de
I know
artifício
well.
de Naganohara
In addition to this,
no festival é um
I
evento
am indebted
importante.
to Ryunosuke for all the business he has
E
given
além
me.
disso, tenho uma dívida com Ryunosuke. Todos os negócios que ele me proporcionou.
But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the
Tá bom?
future.
O velho respeita o pai da
Do
Yoimiya
not
também.
rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plans.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Lá vai ele preparar as coisas.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful.
Parece que ele
I'm
fez
at a
bom
loss for
trabalho.
words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
O cara é
They are
experiente no
impossible
trabalho
for me
dele.
to forget.
So, have Amenema Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father.
Antigamente, era meu mestre e
People
o
may
pai
have changed
de
from one
Ryunosuke.
generation to another.
O pessoal
But the
pode ter mudado
ingredients
de uma
required
geração
to
para
make
outra, mas os
fireworks
ingredientes necessários
have
para fazer os
remained the
fogos
same.
permanecem os mesmos.
Hajime, in the future,
No futuro,
this
isso
will be
caberá ao
up to
Hajime.
you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Agora a gente tem que ver com o maluco se o barco já tá pronto, né?
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet.
E ele não
Not
tá
to
aqui.
worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all
Mas não tem
day.
problema, porque na verdade esperava uma chance de ter uma longa e agradável conversa com você o dia todo.
Sorry for
Você quer
dragging
papear
you with
mais,
me everywhere.
Yoimiya?
Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken
Nem a
word
Paimon
this
teve
whole
tempo de falar
trip.
durante essa viagem, né?
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the
Quando a
chance
gente
to sit
encontrou
down
na
and have a
primeira
proper
vez,
chat.
ela tava com pressa. E a gente não teve uma conversa apropriada.
You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Somos viajantes sim, antes de vir pra Inazuma, a gente passou por Mondstadt, a gente passou por Liyue.
Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want.
Lá em Mondstadt o pessoal é
Whatever
bastante
makes them
livre.
happy. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
O pai dela recebeu um presente de um dos antigos clientes. Era um cara de uma vinícola. Oh, será que é da adega do Diluc?
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Por que a gente embarcou na viagem pra Inazuma? Bom, a gente tá procurando pela irmã do viajante.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough.
É, foi um negócio complicado, Yoimiya.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma.
Ela queria perguntar se a gente gostaria de ficar em Inazuma. Ou nós não podemos, Yoimiya.
Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes.
O que Inazuma busca é a eternidade. Em outras palavras, um estado de tranquilidade onde muito pouco muda.
The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest.
Se você estiver cansado da viagem, Inazuma é um ótimo lugar para descansar.
Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
Bom, as coisas são assim, Yoimiya. De vez em quando a gente para em alguma cidade, mas a gente tem que continuar a missão.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're
Você não
too
será capaz de se
tired.
divertir se estiver muito cansado.
An adventurer friend of mine once told me
Um
that if you're
aventureiro
too
amigo
focused on reaching the end of
disse
the
uma
race,
vez que se
you'll
você
miss a
estiver
lot
muito
of
concentrado em
opportunities
chegar
and
no
precious
final da
moments we
corrida,
had along the way.
perderá muitas oportunidades e momentos preciosos a serem vividos ao longo do caminho. Parece alguma coisa que o Zhongli diria, não é? Acho que o Zhongli fala alguma coisa assim.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories.
Mesmo que a gente vá embora, a Yoimiya vai garantir que a gente tenha boas lembranças.
Who knows?
Obrigado, Yoimiya.
Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back.
Oh, o cara
sorry to
voltou.
keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any
Vamos preparar o
suspicion.
barco, vamos.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super
Deve ser um barco
sturdy.
bem resistente para aguentar o tranco da viagem, né?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Espero que esteja tudo bem com o barco. Tá bem aqui embaixo? Ali. Será que esse barco vai aguentar a viagem?
That's way too small.
É muito pequeno.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the
É feito
finest
da melhor
Inazuma
madeira de
timber.
Inazuma.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's
Mesmo
going
assim,
to
a
be
tempestade é muito
exceedingly
perigosa.
dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort.
Bom, o barco é o último recurso. A gente tem que tentar dar um jeito do maluco ficar em Inazuma.
I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's to avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night.
Ele trabalhou com a galera em segredo e aí montou bem discretamente durante a noite esse barco aí.
This is the largest we could afford to build.
É o maior que eles
Bigger, and
poderiam
there's no
construir.
way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Senão não ia ter como passar na comissão Tenryou.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I get back.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping
Ajudar o Sakujiro
make
não
you a
faz de você um colaborador aos olhos da
Commission?
comissão Tenryou, ou Yoimiya?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him.
Bom, mesmo que seja, ela não se arrepende. Ela vai ajudar o cara assim mesmo.
My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too.
A Yoimiya tem boas conexões com as outras duas comissões, então ela acha que ela vai ficar bem.
As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
A Paimon teve a realização que todo lugar que a gente vai, a gente se mete em confusão.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then.
Tipo lá em Liyue, quando aconteceu o suposto assassinato do Rex Lapis. Vocês lembram? A gente foi acusado.
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Esse cara falou de uma tal de terceira irmã. Quem é essa?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous.
Havia uma próspera guilda de comerciantes em Inazuma. Ela se tornou muito próspera.
At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild.
Certa altura, havia uma dúzia de crianças nascidas por volta da mesma época para as famílias da guilda. Todas elas cresceram juntas.
They were a tightly knit group of friends.
Era um grupo de amigos muito unidos, mas com o tempo eles cresceram e decidiram que cada um queria entrar nos negócios por conta própria. Cada um foi para um lugar do mundo.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group
Antes deles seguirem caminhos diferentes, o mais velho do grupo sugeriu que todos fossem assistir juntos alguns fogos de artifício uma última vez.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left.
Um a um, todos foram embora, até que Koichi foi o único que permaneceu em Inazuma. Olha.
After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Depois disso, ele mal os viu, mas sempre que um deles volta para visitar, é relacionado a alguma coisa com fogo de artifício.
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd
Então,
instantly
os fogos de
take us
artifício
right back to
lembram
our
da infância
childhood,
do
and
Koichi.
we'd be chatting
É
away
especial
like
pra
in
ele.
the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their
É por isso
fireworks.
que a Yoimiya não pode decepcionar o pessoal com os fogos.
Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Tá bom,
Yeah,
valeu,
I
cara.
should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway. So I
E a Yoimiya
have a
continua o
clue who they are.
papo.
One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Yoimiya e suas histórias de infância. Será que o Sakujiro tá bem?
The boat is already and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to
Ele não tá
convince
querendo
myself to leave
voltar, né?
again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat.
Ele tá
My prospects don't
pensando
look great.
se tem alguma solução pra ele ficar aqui.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
Mas não tem jeito, a comissão
promise, I
tem ou
won't
vai vir
cause you
atrás
and your
dele.
family any
Ele
more
precisa
trouble.
dar um jeito de sair.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, they make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway?
Por que você
Is there
voltou pra
something you
Inazuma?
wanted to
O
do?
que você tinha pra fazer aqui?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now... I
Ele
was
saiu de
really just
Inazuma
running
pra
away from my
fugir das responsabilidades
responsibilities.
dele.
Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left
Ele
behind.
não para de pensar nas pessoas e coisas que deixou pra trás.
So forget it. What does it matter now?
Então ele queria compensar os arrependimentos que ele tem, mas ao invés disso ficou nessa situação.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh?
Se ao menos não houvesse um decreto Sakoku, não é?
Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission.
Esse decreto continua causando problema pra um monte de gente.
Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well.
Parece que a Yoimiya tem alguns clientes na comissão Tenryou.
That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Ah, ela vai pedir pra eles?
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I
São
know
pessoas
them well.
simpáticas.
They won't cause us any
Não
issues.
causaram problemas. Tá bom, Yoimiya confia que os clientes dela não vão denunciar o jovenzinho aí.
Alright, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish.
Ah, você esqueceu de preparar os fogos, Yoimiya.
Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling
Vai
him to
escrever uma
surround
nota
the
pra ele,
fireworks.
falando pra dar um jeito nos fogos. Espera aí, vocês estão vendo lá no fundo? Olha as pedras flutuando lá no fundo, na montanha. O que é aquilo? Meu Deus. Estamos resolvendo problemas. O pessoal de Inazuma. Conhecendo um pouco da história desse povo.